This is a noticing and acknowledging technique. Noticing our body sensations, our thoughts and our emotions is a brilliant mindfulness technique that enables our busy brains to slow down and create a buffer between our thoughts and ourselves. So let's practice this together. Sit comfortably or lay down. You're welcome to close your eyes or just look downwards with a relaxed gaze. I'd like you to start by scanning your body from the top of your head down to the tips of your fingers and toes. And just become aware if you can notice any sensations within your body. Perhaps you notice an itchy left knee. Perhaps you become aware of your back being supported by the chair or bed. Perhaps you have a sensation on your face or scalp that you want to sort of scratch or itch, move your hair. Just take a moment to notice what comes up for you. And every time you notice a body sensation or feeling, I would like you silently in your mind's eye to say the words, I am having the sensation of an itchy left knee, or I am having the sensation of an ache in my foot. I am having the sensation of my back supported by the chair. Now, whatever sensations you become aware of, for you, I'd like you to repeat that statement. I am having the sensation of, and then you say what you're having the sensation of. By doing this, we realise that we are not our sensations. We are not our body feelings. We are here, separate, and a part of us is noticing the sensation. So we are not our body sensations. We are noticing our body sensations. So this can be really useful for managing pain as well, or discomfort. So not all of you is in pain, but a part of you is. And rather than you being in pain, I have the sensation that my foot hurts. I am having the feeling of my big toe aching. So whatever comes up for you, just put this buffer in the way. Because here I am, and there is my sensation. I am having the sensation that my left foot is pressed more firmly on the floor than my right. So this takes time to practice. I invite you to go away and practice noticing your body sensations. Now let's move on to noticing our thoughts. This can be slightly harder. Just take a moment to notice any thoughts that pop into your head. Now you may find that your brain becomes very busy and you almost can't decipher one thought from the next. Or perhaps someone with a very busy brain usually notices that they can't think of anything at all. That's okay, there's no rights and wrongs. Just become aware, even as you hear the sound of my voice, of any thoughts you're experiencing. And remember, if you think, well, I'm not having any thoughts, my mind's blank, those are your thoughts. And the moment you notice what you're thinking about, the moment you catch a thought, I want you to say silently in your mind's eye, I am having the thought that I can't do this. I am having the thought that my mind is blank. I am having the thought that, and whatever it is that your thoughts are. So I guess we can think of this as though we are in our house looking out onto a busy road and we see these cars coming past constantly, but we don't jump into every car. We may notice loud music that they're playing. We may notice the colour of the vehicle. We may notice the sound of a rumbling lorry. It doesn't mean to say that we whiz downstairs and jump into these vehicles. We merely notice them. There's a blue car, and then we come back to doing what we're doing. This is exactly how we'd like to treat our thoughts. Notice what we're thinking about, and then bring our attention back to what we're doing. Catch that thought. I am having the thought that, whatever it is for you. Practice this as often as you can, as many times a day as possible, because this technique really, really helps to quieten the mind, to slow down those thoughts in your head that can be like a constantly playing radio. Now, let's move on to noticing our emotions. Again, I invite you to scan your body and just notice if there's anywhere in your body that you can feel an emotion. Notice if you're feeling happy or sad. If you're feeling numb or contented. Notice how you feel. What emotion is there for you right now? Perhaps you feel indifferent. That's okay. And then you say, I am having the emotion of indifference. I am having the emotion of anger. I am having the emotion of sadness and grief. That way, you're experiencing an emotion, but you are not your emotion. Practice these techniques as often as you can, especially the one that notices your thoughts. It's a wonderful tool to bring down mind's chatter and enable you to feel more comfortable within your own head.